You're going to assign me to make balloon animals at a site with no kids? Okay, I'll just do my job. Way back, in the long ago, in the before times, mid-level chain restaurants would have these people walk around to make balloon animals for kids as they waited for their food. I was a teenager and needed money, so I did this for a while. The restaurant would pay this agency and they would tell us what restaurant to go to and when. Key to this story is that we were not paid. On an average night I'd make around $50 in tips over 3 hours. On special nights it could be as high as $200. But if there were no customers I'd make nothing. After working for several months I must have fallen out of someone's favor. And I got assigned to a restaurant in the business district. I have no idea why they wanted someone making balloon animals there. The key audience was kids and I never saw anyone there under 30. The first night there I made $5, which wasn't even enough to cover mass transit to and from the location. After being assigned there twice in a row I complained, but was told that if I didn't go I'd be banned from any more assignments. Cue the malicious compliance. The next week when I was assigned there, which was the third time in a row, I waited until there were a couple guys at the bar that were tipsy. I go up and ask if they want balloon hats. No charge. They were hesitant, but I promised they'd be good. They agreed, and I got to work. I broke out all of my skills to make these hats that were clearly people in a cage. The people were all pink and had prominent bubbles on the chest and derriere. An inflated balloon tied around the waist made for a bikini bottom. And a carefully tied balloon in their hand made for a bikini top. They asked what it was and I told them a stripper in a cage. They loved it. I got a $20 tip. But more importantly, they went to every person in the restaurant to show off their strippers in cages hats. They demanded to talk to the manager to tell him how awesome it was. The super uptight, fundamentalist manager was majorly pissed and told me to go home early. Agency called, pissed off. But I used my most innocent voice to tell them I was just making what the customer asked for. And I didn't know they'd make a scene. Agency said, well, they banned you from ever coming back. The next week I was back to another $17 per hour location. TLDR. I deliberately got myself banned from a shitty worksite by making a risque balloon animal. Edit. Yes. It was in the US. It was probably illegal to not pay me. But it was in the 90s. I was a teenager. I didn't know better. And I was happy enough with the money I made most of the time. Can we please see a stripper in a cage? I'm desperate. Dude, a balloon stripper cage hat sounds so freaking delightful. Good for you for coming up with something that fun. You should put your skills to good use. Head down to the nearest strip bar. It's a new way to make money off merchandising with a niche skill. Nice story. I can't believe the American tipping system though, so odd. We went to a place that did this and would ask for the most obscure characters, people and every single time he would nail it. We'd sneak him drinks and crazy tips and it was always a treat. Your skills can absolutely be suited towards adult situation and you did exactly that to get in. Amazing outcome. My photos of balloon animal Larry David is still one of my most treasured items. TL. Doctor, thank you for what you do and screw then for not appreciating it, paying for it accordingly. Imaginative and absolutely perfect answer. I doubt that many of us could have designed and produced what you created. If you wish to do so, I would think there are some interesting career options there if you want them. All employees, contractors, whatever, should be allowed to refuse an inappropriate job and/or location. I know you could not, but that's lousy. You have created a new product that in the right place sure sounds like a great moneymaker. I agree with the other commenters that you could sell more hats. Heck, the performers might even want balloon outfits? I would wear the heck out of that hat. And I'm a lady at the older end of, not quite old. Do you have a picture of one? I really need it, lol. I play in a rock band and a children's music band. I started twisting balloons for the kids in the kids band. I started twisted balloons for adults in bars on the band's break. A quick and easy one is a penis hat, with a band around the head, 2 testicles on the forehead, and a big pink penis pointing up and out. One time someone took their kid to the bar I was at. The kid got one. I told him it was a unicorn hat. Not sure how that isn't illegal, but whatever. TLDR. I deliberately got myself banned from a shitty worksite by making a risque balloon animal. Brand new sentence. The restaurant would pay this agency and they would tell us what restaurant to go to and when. Key to this story is that we were not paid. The fuck? If you aren't being paid, they don't have you in a contract. Print out your own business card and give it to the restaurant and tell them you offer a 25% discount on the agency fee for calling you direct. If you didn't get any money, only tips. Why didn't you just ask resorts sidestepping the agency? You brought back a core memory of people in restaurant who'd make me balloon animals. IDK why I thought some restaurants just had really cool waiters. Instant business idea. Why bother working for kids' parties for $1 tip where you can do adult stuff for $20 a tip? This is hilarious. I once played Snoopy in a big, elaborate costume for a butternut bread store. I waved at traffic and gave candy to kids. One time, a 4-year-old accepted my candy, then shouted, "You're not real," and slapped my big styrofoam head. I looked around, slapped the candy out of his hands, then ground it into the pavement with my foot. I then turned around and started waving to traffic, like he wasn't there, while he started bawling and running to his mother. I think we both learned something that day. Lol. They tell you when and where to work. That's a job, and they should be paying you. You're not an independent contractor if they tell you when and where to work. Upvote for the before times, in the long ago lol. Could have made penises. No effort at all. If this was in the US, sounds like you were basically robbed by your employer. You were told where to work, and when to work. They owed you at least minimum wage.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.